What up, Virgo? How y'all doing? It's Anomaly, as you already know. I hope everything's going good for y'all. Happy Wednesday. It is September the 6th, 2023, Wednesday. Happy birthday to the Virgos out there who just celebrating today, who've been celebrating throughout the last week or so, coming into the next, few weeks. Happy birthday to all of you, Virgo. So we're gonna pull a card from the I Ching Animal Spiritual deck and kind of see what's coming up for you this week, what your energy is gonna be like for the upcoming week ahead. Give me your number. Okay, some of y'all could be, y'all have some options out here. Go ahead, Virgo. Some of y'all could be catcalling. I don't know. Catcall respectfully. I don't even know if that's real. Ooh. Pursuit, the moth. Okay. So this is number 57, the gentle. Intuition, instinct, and insight. So this week, it'll be full of glorious golden nuggets that are going to be dropped down, 111. You're going to take them and you're going to use that to help yourself be this protective energy of the boar, as well as an exquisite, beautiful peacock. So you're going to have this information come into you. You're going to start to, maybe you might feel tingling here. If you want to open and explore more, maybe think about, putting a cleanser here, a natural cleanser here, and, saying an affirmation as to allowing for your third eye to be open, but not allowing for negative forces or energies to be able to have insight to what you're privy to. So remember to protect yourself in all aspects, not just through words and fists. We even have to protect ourselves spiritually. Tell us more for Virgo spirit. All right, you have number 37, the family, which is the vulture. That also represents relationship, respect, needs, and agreements. You have number 15, modesty, which is timing. The cicada, 222. Rhythms, flow, and mercurial. Let's see, what else do we have for Virgo for this upcoming week in this intuitive energy? All right, number 31, influence, leadership, which is the lion, receptive, influential, and balanced. And then you have number 54, the Marrying Maiden. Marrying Maiden, ooh. Look, I told you, some of y'all could be getting some cat calls or so, some type of respectful, gesture to, be able to just communicate and talk, right? So you have the working beaver, building, achievement, and drive. So I feel like you guys have been using your intuition, your insight. You guys have been kind of pulling in that the beauty of spirit and the understanding of spirit to get through, some situations that required you to have to stand on what respect means for you and your family, what your values are, what type of agreements need to be made. Because if it's a flippy-floppy agreement, then can that actually help you and your family out when you think about it, Virgo? No. So it's more like you've been thinking and moving in the energy where you've been progressing forward towards the goal, towards your envisionment of success, in my opinion. I feel like you're standing 10 toes down on whatever it is that you feel like. If you're able to see this bird's face a little bit better, like you could see like his face is just like, and what? Like, yeah, it's like that. It's like that type of energy. Time in the cicada. It is about rhythms and flows, so modesty. So some of you guys are learning to 414 work with your energy within yourself. That like this new energy or this new shift that you may have came into through the moon, blue moon, or even prior to that. But you guys are learning how to kind of get in with the flow. The flow is not your flow. The flow is already created. You have to find your place in the flow, 434, and not fight against that flow. You know what I'm saying? So definitely it's in the upright. So you are, in divine right, 444 alignment with planets and planetary, information. So take some time maybe to look at your birthing chart, Virgo, and kind of see like with the alignment that is going on currently, What do things look like for you as far as your rhythm and as far as your flow? What changes are you going to be keeping, and which ones are you going to be discarding that you no longer need to use? This modesty is going to be seen through your family, your family values, what I'm saying, the respect and whatnot. That's going to show your leadership and your role within your family, whether it's blood or it's created. You're going to be showing what it takes to be able to manage a family, which requires good listening skills. It requires being able to advise, but also being able to understand, not necessarily to deflect, to argue, or to negate, right? So it's like you're coming into that understanding of how to flow with this flow, but also maintain this leadership quality while respecting what it is that you feel is important for not only you, but those around you that you care for. The working beaver. So you sniffing around. Some of y'all might be looking into marriage with the marrying maiden. Some of you may be looking to, into what's next for you. Building, achievement, and drive. Like, what am I building? Does what I'm building have a purpose? If so, what is that purpose? What am I aspiring to get to? What am I, what am I jumping out there for? Some of you have a marrying maiden who's working their way to you. They're already building and putting things together and about to go into overdrive when they come at you. You know what I'm saying? On the bottom of the deck, you have splitting apart 23, messenger hawk, language, understanding, and perception. You have self-examination after completion, the heron, and partial review and consideration. And then you have standstill, number 12, which is inconspicuous, the fox, camouflage, clever, and withdraw. I feel like you're going to be retreating from something after taking, a thorough examination, a thorough look at it. You know what I'm saying? I think that you may find that it's better for you to just kind of go your own separate ways, which is going to require a conversation, or whether it be with you and yourself and whatever it is, habits you need to let go of, or it's you and another individual. You also have on the bottom of deck 20, contemplation, breathe, the dolphin. That's prana, nowness, and awake. It's like you guys are coming out of a mood of being asleep. You're not in a slumber anymore. You now know what you have your eyes set on to some degree, and now you're working towards that and building towards it. What should the Virgo be aware of on this newfound path of this pursuit of the moth, of this instinct, of this intuition, and the insight they're receiving? What do they need to be aware of? Ace of Swords is that it's the truth. It's honest. It's real. This is genuine. This is a nugget that's being given to you. Food. Alright, traveling freely, moving swiftly, going with the flow, balancing an egg on a spoon, maybe even so. Who knows? This is for Virgo and their pursuit of the moth. Ten of Swords. Literally getting through heartache, heartbreak, pain, things that don't serve you. I mean, literally, these swords have grass growing all around it and this hard piece of dirt. But still, just like the rose grew from concrete, a rose grew out of this pain, out of this betrayal, out of this deceit. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the Chariot and you have the Eight of Wands. So this is some fast energy that's going to come in for you. So just be aware, be patient, and be aware. Look out. You had two cards that just popped out. I'm just going to tell you what they are. The Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. You don't just give your cup to anybody. See, when you give this cup to somebody, when you give this cup to somebody, that means that both of y'all are in unison here with both of these wings. You can't just be giving your stuff out to anybody. How you gonna be the Empress and everybody get a sip of the cup? Come on now. Learn to be reserved a little bit if you're not reserved. Hold back, because once somebody get a drink of the cup is what determines if the person gonna stick with you or not. If everybody else saliva all up in the cup, who gonna stick around for that? And that's just me keeping it 100. Yes, we talking about baking cookies right now, okay? One more card. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something that you can have for years. Y'all want to know what it is too. Like, what is this going to be? What am I exactly looking at? Is this worth you actually putting the effort in? Or are you going to be lame and I'm going to have to go on ahead and just move forward? Right, Virgo? Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, Thank you. This is your fresh new start. Thank you. You keep moving forward. Thank you. Take that insight, 10 o'clock on my watch as far as this recording goes, and you choose the path that best fits you. You don't have to keep choosing these paths with these individuals that at the end of the day, they don't respect your needs. They don't meet your needs. They don't meet your agreements. They don't meet the contract, right? Nah. So go ahead, let it go with that 2 of Wands. 3 of Swords. Go ahead, feel that hurt. Let the heart hurt a little bit. Because as far as this dark and this white go, it's not helping you out. How you going to be with somebody where one person got the light aspect to them, one person holding on to the dark aspect to them, and then they supposed to be able to blend with each other? How that's going to happen? Either you know how to take your light and dark aspect and blend it, and the other person know how to take their light and dark aspect and blend it, and then boom, you mesh together. Thank you. He said he had drama last year. He ain't on that no more. Are you? Is it just me? That's right. If it feel good for you to stand on top of 10 toes down on what you want, on what you know is good for not only you but others around you, and you know that it's not going to hurt nobody, you know that it's going to provide a better life for you and them, then you stand on that and you do it despite what anybody else have to say. Your intuition is yours for a reason. There's a reason why we all get a different little bit and piece of the intuition that's given to us so that we can all play our part in the wheel. So anyways, you go ahead and let that go. And again, with the 6 of Pentacles, whoever you've been sharing with from the past, you might need to let that go because you've been giving. And at the end of the day, if you truly are aligning, you're going to know who to give to, who not to give to. You're going to know how to use your discernment as far as who you're going to extend to and who you're not going to extend to. Point blank, period. I love you, Virgo. Happy birthday, everyone. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe.